Namaste all, welcome to the video. So sometimes, occasionally, we hear people saying that, oh, this is Kali Yuga, so we are bound to experience these troublesome things. These are the troubled times. So is it necessary that we must suffer in this so-called Kali Yuga? Is it really Kali Yuga? So we don't know actually it cannot be proved scientifically. There is no evidence of all these things. It is all just playing with our minds. I don't know what and why. These are all mind games. So apart from part of these mind games, we have solutions also. There is one story that says at the end of this Dwapar Yuga, when Kali Yuga was starting, a king stopped Kali Yuga from coming, but then Kali Yuga argued with him, saying that now it is my time, how can you stop me? Then the king actually allowed this Kali Yuga to be at five places. So if you can just avoid these five, even in this age or any age, basically in Kali Yuga, you can still be happy, and you have to be really mindful and sensible about this. So what are these five things that we must avoid in this age? One is the alcohol. Any places where they are serving alcohol or consuming alcohol. Now some people may say that if you drink in moderation or if you are doing limited, now it has become so cultural that people are drinking beer socially or drinking wine socially. This global culture that has come up, but you need to understand what is the impact of the alcohol on your mind, on your behavior, on your health. So you need to be sensible. What the story is, the story they are saying to avoid alcohol. So when it comes to you, you need to be sensible and you need to bring your own discretion about how you want to what you want to do with this, because they say that this is an attraction where in Kali Yuga the demon Kali can play with your mind, play games with your mind. And it is obvious, if you are drunk you can't be proper, you act like a fool, right? Only when you're sober you think right. So one of the things is alcohol. Next one is the gambling where people are losing their hard earned money just like that. So here people lose and they become slaves of their habits. So another is gambling. Next one is the prostitution. So this is so much controversial, and it is definitely bad for a society because it is the uncontrollable lust that is taking over the minds of people. It is making people weak. Okay, next one is the meat, animal slaughter. People who are killing the animals, innocent animals, they are cruel. Obviously people who are blinded by their cruelty, they can't be enlightened, so they are obviously ignorant and they are falling prey to the demon Kali. Okay, so and the next one is the acquiring of illicit wealth or illicit gold, any sort of corruption or any kind of illicit means of acquiring wealth. So eventually these persons become will be prosecuted by law and order, and they have to face their own punishments. So these five things, guys, in Kali Yuga, if a person avoids properly, completely, they can just lead their life happily, just as if it were Satya Yuga or good golden age. Even in the dark age, Kali Yuga, avoiding these five things basically one can still live happily. That is what the story is all about. So even though this is a religious story or maybe a myth, maybe you don't believe it, but if you can just think sensibly, logically, it is fine what it is saying. Even though with a story, just like a moral story for children, if you can think with your mind, it is correct. If you avoid these five things that are considered bad for your health and wellness, obviously if you avoid these things, you will be happy, right? So thank you so much for watching this video.